The deal is done. The date is set. On the 23rd of June, you will have your say, Britain and Europe, in or out. There will be lots of debate, but this referendum is straightforward. It's about you and your family. Where will you be better off? Where will there be more trade, more jobs, and lower prices, in or out? Where will you be safer? Where are terrorists more likely to be tracked down and criminals brought to justice, in or out? Where will our country be stronger? Where will Britain have the biggest influence, in or out? No one's saying we couldn't succeed if we left Europe. Of course we could. This is Britain. We can achieve great things. The question is where best we can succeed. And I believe that that is in a reformed Europe. Some say we could leave and carry on trading with our neighbours. But the countries outside the EU with full access to the single market still have to pay into it and accept immigrants, and they don't get any say on the rules that affect them. Britain is different. We now have a special status in Europe, the best of both worlds. Access to the world's largest single market, but no discrimination because we don't have the euro, and no obligation to bail out Eurozone countries. We have the right to live, work and retire abroad, but no Schengen open borders. We've got cooperation on vital security issues, but no European army. And we've got influence over the biggest global issues, but no part in a European superstate. I'm not saying Europe is perfect, far from it, but by staying in, we can continue to reform it. And the point is this: we know what that reformed Europe looks like. No one can say what being out of Europe would look like. On what terms would we trade with Europe? What would be the cost? How long would it take to sort it all out? What would happen to jobs and our economy in the meantime? What about our trade with the rest of the world? What about our agreements with other European countries on crime? The times we work together to tackle our biggest threats? What about Britain's clout on the world stage? No one can say. No one knows. And I'm like you and your family. I don't want a leap in the dark. I want a brighter future for Britain, one that creates jobs for people, chances for our children, and security for everyone. I believe that being in a reformed Europe is the best way to achieve that, leaving this country stronger, safer, and better off. I'm going to spend the next 4 months making that case for the good of Britain, today, tomorrow, and well into the future.